Have you ever noticed how some streamers just blow up out of nowhere? One week they've got 5 viewers, and the next their clips are everywhere: TikTok, Twitter, YouTube Shorts. Everyone's talking about them. But here's the crazy part: it's not luck. There's a secret pattern every growing streamer follows, and most of them don't even realize they're doing it. See, most people think streaming success is random, that the algorithm just decides who wins. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Behind every breakout streamer, whether it's Kai, Case, O, Jinxie, or someone smaller who's rising right now, there's a consistent, repeatable rhythm to how they grow. It's not a formula you write down, it's something that happens naturally when all the right pieces fall into place. And in this video, we're breaking it down, step by step, what the pattern looks like, how it starts, why it works, and how you can use it. So let's get into it. Every streamer's journey starts the same: no viewers, zero chat messages, just you talking to yourself. Everyone's been there. The early grind feels endless, but then slowly something changes. A moment hits. Maybe it's a funny reaction, a crazy game win, or a random clip that catches fire. Suddenly, you've got traction. But why that moment? Why did that clip blow up when you've had way funnier ones before? It comes down to what I call the pattern of perceived authenticity. Here's what that means. Streamers who grow fast all hit a certain rhythm, a balance of chaos, emotion, and honesty that viewers can feel. It's like your brain recognizes something real in the middle of all the noise. Think about Kai. When he laughs, you laugh. When he loses it, you feel it. It's raw, unfiltered emotion. Same with IShowSpeed. Even if you think he's loud or over the top, you can't look away. There's something magnetic about real, unplanned reactions. That's step one of the pattern: authentic emotion. The moment a streamer drops the "I'm trying to be entertaining" act and just reacts how they actually feel, viewers connect instantly. It's not about what game you're playing, it's about what people feel while watching you. Now here's where the pattern gets interesting. After the first viral moment, most streamers fall into one of two categories. Some chase that same moment again, same jokes, same reactions, and it stops working. The others, they double down on being themselves, and that's when the real growth begins. Because when the audience starts to feel like they know you, it's over. That's when you've crossed into what psychologists call parasocial attachment, a one-sided connection where viewers feel emotionally close to you, even if you've never spoken to them.
None of your content creators, your favorite ones, including me, are your friends.
It sounds weird, but it's the backbone of every successful streamer's growth. People don't watch you just because you're good at a game. They watch because they like you. They like how you react, how you talk to chat, how you deal with loss, how you celebrate wins. And here's the second part of the secret pattern: predictable unpredictability. It sounds like a contradiction, but it's not. Viewers love when they know what kind of energy to expect, but they don't know what's going to happen next. That's why people tune into Jinxie's streams. You know it's going to be chaos, but you have no idea what kind of chaos. That's why Kai can sit in his chair for 10 hours reacting to stuff and never lose engagement. He's mastered timing and rhythm. The pattern isn't in what he does, it's in how he builds energy. Every big streamer has their own version of that rhythm: small peak, calm, chaos, laughter, reset. It's the emotional roller coaster that keeps you hooked. The moment things get predictable or flat, attention dies. This rhythm is so powerful that the Twitch algorithm actually picks up on it. Twitch doesn't just recommend based on views, it looks at retention and chat activity. Streams that constantly spike engagement get pushed higher. That's why chaotic, emotional streamers rise faster than quiet, consistent ones. Now, let's introduce the problem. Most small streamers never find that rhythm. They focus too much on what they think is entertaining instead of listening to what the audience responds to. They try to sound like other streamers, copy trends, mimic reactions, but it doesn't work because it's not real.
Are you serious right now, bro?
I have 14 out of 15 bubbles, bro. Are you serious right now?
Viewers can smell inauthenticity instantly. That's the challenge. You can't fake the pattern. You can't just act authentic. You have to actually be that person. And that's the uncomfortable truth about streaming. If you're not having real fun, the audience feels it. But here's the good news: the pattern can be learned. You can train yourself to build that rhythm consciously. Let's break it down piece by piece. The first phase is what I call emotional honesty. That means reacting in real time, not trying to filter or overthink. If you're mad, be mad. If something's hilarious, let yourself laugh. Don't hold back because you think it's too much. The biggest streamers all embrace exaggeration, but the emotion behind it is real. The second phase is energy control. This is where timing comes in. You can't just scream non-stop and expect people to stay. That's noise, not rhythm. The best streamers understand how to build tension. They give the audience calm moments, then explode. It's like music. Without quiet, there's no impact. The third phase is emotional looping. This is what creates the addiction effect. Each stream has mini storylines: frustration, excitement, chaos, resolution. Every time you complete that loop, the brain releases dopamine. It's why viewers keep watching even when nothing's happening. They're waiting for the next emotional payoff. And finally, the fourth phase, self-awareness. Great streamers are hyper-aware of their own presence. They know what moments are working even while they're live. They can feel the shift in chat energy. They read the room in real time. That's not luck, that's emotional intelligence, and it's one of the rarest skills on Twitch. When all four phases combine, honesty, energy, looping, awareness, you get the secret pattern that drives every viral streamer's growth. Now, let's dig into the challenge part. Why this is so hard to master. The human brain isn't wired to perform naturally while being watched. Most people freeze up when they know they're on camera. They overthink, overanalyze, and end up being half themselves. But the streamers who blow up, they've trained their brain to forget the audience exists. They're just being. And that's the paradox. The less you try, the more people watch. But there's a deeper layer to this. Once a streamer starts growing, they subconsciously reinforce this pattern. The more people react positively to their authenticity, the more confident they become, the more expressive they get. And that confidence loop turns into momentum. That's why success snowballs so fast. You've seen it. A streamer goes viral once, then suddenly they're everywhere. It's not because the algorithm picked them, it's because they hit the emotional rhythm and the audience rewarded it. But then, the crash happens. Almost every fast-rising streamer hits a wall. The pattern that once worked starts to break down. They get tired, overwhelmed, or start to play a character. That's when audiences drift, the connection fades. It's what I call the burnout inversion. When the energy becomes forced, the authenticity disappears, and the pattern collapses. Look at any big streamer who's fallen off. You'll usually find that moment when the chaos started to feel fake. The audience might not know why, but they feel it. And the ones who survive that stage, they adapt. They evolve the pattern into something new. Kai did it by shifting from pure chaos to big cultural events, subathons, celebrity collabs. Jingzi did it by building deeper community lore and leaning into comedy. Case O did it by owning his unfiltered personality. They all followed the same invisible curve: authenticity, rhythm, fame, fatigue, reinvention. That's the real long-term secret pattern of growth. It's not about being the loudest or the funniest or even the most talented. It's about knowing your own rhythm and staying true to it while evolving just enough to stay fresh. Because streaming isn't a sprint, it's a long emotional conversation between you and your audience. Now let's hit the climax, the key moment where it all ties together. If you strip away all the trends, games, and viral clips, here's what every successful streamer has in common. They make you feel something. That's it. Every viewer stays for emotion, whether it's laughter, frustration, hype, or chaos. Emotion is the real algorithm. Twitch's system doesn't literally read your feelings, but it tracks the byproducts: chat activity, clip shares, comment speed, retention. Emotion is data. And once you understand that, everything changes. The next time you're streaming, stop thinking about how to grow. Think about how to make people feel. Did you make them laugh? Did you surprise them? Did you make them type something in chat? That's what triggers the algorithm. That's what makes people clip moments. That's what turns a stream into a story. Because at the end of the day, Twitch isn't a gaming platform. It's a human connection platform disguised as one. So the secret pattern every growing streamer follows isn't some mystical trick. It's the rhythm of human attention, emotional honesty, energy control, looping payoff, self-awareness. That's the pattern. You hit that rhythm and everything else falls into place. Followers, raids, clips, momentum. And here's the best part. You don't need to fake it. You already have your pattern. It's in how you talk, how you react, how you connect. You just need to amplify it. Because if you can make someone on the other side of a screen feel something real, even for a second, you've already won. And that's it. That's the secret pattern every growing streamer follows, even if they don't realize it. Now go watch the next video popping up on your screen. It breaks down the secret tricks every addictive streamer uses and why it's not luck. If you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe.